Hello everyone, Reggie Time here, and this is a bonus video. I wasn't expecting to make a video today, but this is a hand I played earlier. It's utterly bonkers, and I'm just wondering what you guys think of it. I think it's a really interesting hand to share. It's very unusual, and I think you guys will have a lot of interest and maybe some quite strong opinions on it. So without further ado, let's get into the hand. Oh, before we get into the hand, sorry, please do not forget to like my videos. If you like my content, you watch lots of them, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. I hit 900 the other day, but somebody unsubscribed, which was incredibly tilting. So back down to 899 last I knew. I'd love to get to 1,000 by Christmas. I don't intend to make any financial gain from that. I'd just like to do it as like a personal milestone. So let's get into the hand. We start with our hero in the big blind. This is a 15 pence, 30 pence table on Sky Poker. It's in dollars, but it's actually pounds. Doesn't really make any difference, of course, but yep, that's where we are. The reads on the table: seat 6, seat 10, and seat 1 are going to be the key players in this hand. Seat 6 was a loose passive player. Seat 10 was the mark at the table. He was really, really bad, playing tons and tons of hands, doing an awful lot of really weird, bad stuff. And seat 1 is somebody I consider to be a very good regular. So we have the queens. Seat 6 limps, as he's been doing a lot. Seat 8, who is an aggressive regular, makes a small isolation raise. Seat 10, who is the really bad player, the true mark at the table, does this mean 3-bet? This doesn't mean very much. He's been doing this a lot with a wide range. Don't know what the range contained, but just a wide range. He was doing it a lot. He's doing it plenty anyway. Seat 1. Comes along for a call too. This replay has been a bit jumpy, sorry if the commentary seems a bit dubious. It's because every time I press play, it kind of doesn't want to replay again. So we make it £6 over the 150 isolation raise. I'm pretty confident we're ahead of seat 1. Seat 1 was almost, well, 100% of called 4-bet kings and aces. So we make it £6. Very happy to get it in versus seat 10. Bit less happy to get it in versus seat 8. And very happy to get in versus seat 1 if anything goes absolutely crazy. Seat 6 surprises me and just like limp cold calls the 20 big blinds. Seat 8 gets out of the way. Seat 1 calls, and seat 10 calls and seat 1 calls. So we go to a flop with 80 blinds already in the pot, £24.90, 25 quid in the pot. And we get this flop. At this point, I have no real clue what's going on anymore, and I think we can just open jam here, no problem. I think it significantly narrows the range of hands we can get called by, but I think especially seat 10 could definitely call with worse. But in a multi-way pot here with pocket queens, I don't know, just something didn't feel right. Seat 1 still being in the hand, I think he's going to have tons and tons and tons of medium small pocket pairs. I was pretty nervous about this flop. I think seat 6 can also have like all the sets too. Seat 10, fuck knows. But I was already getting pretty nervous of sets in this spot. It's maybe like the massive, enormous nit in me. And most of you guys might think, oh fuck it, Reg, just get on with it and jam your fucking spineless fuckwit. But the massive nit in me saw this board and thought, you know what, let's just proceed with a little bit of caution. So I did indeed check. Seat 6 bets, seat 10 calls, and I was willing to just jam at this point. No problem whatsoever with versus this bet size, just shoving for super fat value. No problem at all. But then, oh, it needs, excuse me, just need to refresh the page again because it's frozen, because it's fucking rubbish, this software. So seat 1, the good regular, also just calls. I don't think he's doing this with a hand like pocket 7s, pocket 6s, pocket 5s. Maybe he has pocket 9s, pocket 10s. I don't know. I didn't like the spot very much. I would have jammed absolutely 100% of the time had seat 1 not called. But I just thought seat 1 is just going to, I don't know. I felt really, really, really bad about what was going on here. And I elected to just make a tight call, thinking, you know what, I'm not really scared of any turn cards in particular. I mean, if an ace or a king comes, I won't be too happy, I guess. But I don't know, something just didn't feel right. My spidey senses were tingling something chronic, and it just didn't feel like as good a spot as maybe it looks. So then we get this turn, which I think's a reasonable turn card. It certainly shouldn't change too much. And the good regular just snap jams. He just jammed in a heartbeat. And at this point, I was kind of feeling really quite good about how I'd played the flop and given myself a chance to get away in the turn. But I was thinking, can we really get away from this hand here? Should we be getting away from it? Should we be now be saying, you know what, there's enough strong evidence that some guys have some really big pieces here, or at least some pieces of the board. The 6, it kind of doesn't really fit in with flop calling ranges too much. I mean, as if someone's going to be with 7-5 or whatever. But you got to ask the question, what is it that seat 1 is jamming with here? It's a good regular. What is it he's jamming with? Is this a spot where we can make a highly exploitable fold, or is it a spot where we just need to put the chips in? I'm going to leave it here for now. I will post results to my Facebook group later in the day. So if you do want to find the result of this hand, if you click the link to the Facebook group below the video, you'll find it. You might have to scroll back a few days depending on when you finally come across this video. If you don't come across it in a week or two, it might be harder to find the result. But I will be posting the results to my Facebook group. So please let me know what you think. Am I being super nitty here by even thinking about folding? Was I being super nitty by just not c-betting the flop? Was I being super nitty by not just jamming the flop after checking? And should we just go with it here now? I thought it was a really bonkers, interesting hand, very unusual, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. So we'll leave it there. A little bonus Sunday bonus edition for you, for all you guys who watch a lot of my videos as soon as they come out. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.